Hi, and thank you for joining me today. Welcome to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen. Today we're going to do a Dreams and Purpose reading. First, we'll start off by calling in spirit with wind chime time. I hope you all are having a great day so far. This is the first Dreams and Purpose reading that I've done for YouTube. So just to give you a quick rundown, the idea is I want to gain a little bit of insight into what you want to achieve in your life. It doesn't have to be specific to career, although it can encompass or touch on that. It can be things like, I want to be a mother, or I want to publish a novel, or I want to fly a plane, those kinds of things. And it can also be a little bit more about, for those of you who dream rather vividly, it could also quite literally be about your dreams. So if there's something that you dream about over and over again and you need a little bit of clarity on that, you might have that come through in one of these readings as well. So today we'll start off with the Lenormand Oracle. So these cards I've actually been working to learn, so be patient with me if it's not, quite as seamless as my other cards. I'm much more familiar with tarot, but the Lenormand has at the top, here, maybe Spirit wants me to show you. At the top, they're going to have a playing card. Could be something like, here we've got the King of Diamonds, the Jack of Diamonds. And then they'll have an image at the bottom. So this is a scythe. And both the image at the top and the image at the bottom have their own meaning. And the card itself carries a positive, neutral, or negative energy to it as well. And they can also tell you information in terms of timing. So, for example, some of these cards will refer to very soon, or recent, or in a year, that kind of thing. So I find that there's a lot that can come out with just one card, and you can also work the cards together to get a more specific message. So I figure, especially if we're talking about dreams and purpose, Lenormand seems to be pretty appropriate. So we'll grab 4 to 6 of those at the start here to get a better understanding of where you are in terms of identifying what you want in your life, what you dream of, and what you're working towards. Maybe help us understand a little bit in terms of what you need to continue to work on or start working on. So, Spirit. Okay, this is so funny because this actually did just flip over for me. Okay, so this is actually the last card in the Lenormand Oracle deck. And as you can see, we've got a cross here. And this is going to refer to fate. It could be negative, so we could be talking about a crisis or even dark night of the soul. Could be depression. But what I like to do with Lenormand is have a pairing. So this is our first card. Let's see what it gets paired with here. And then I believe the 6 of clubs is referring to money that may be rescinded. Okay, and then these 2 just came out. So I'm not sure if we're going to be reading all 3 of these together, but we've got the Rider and the Tower coming out. So first thing I notice is we've got the first card and the last card in the deck coming out, which kind of speaks to coming full circle, right? So we've definitely got something in terms of progression or change, lessons that are coming out as it pertains to dreams and purpose. And then the Tower could literally be referring to a building. It could be referring to the government. It could be referring to trying to think what else. If it's paired, so the Rider, by the way, I didn't speak to, can mean news coming in. So with these three being together and fate being at the beginning here, it seems to me like we're talking about probably news coming in from an official person is how Kipper would put it. So somebody that could represent the law, so there might have been a court case happening, or it could also be like an internal thing, so maybe there was an HR investigation at your work. Either way, there was something difficult that someone went through, and now we're hearing news from somebody official about that difficult situation. It could also be somebody is finally getting some insight into a medical condition, but generally you would have the tree coming out to speak to health. So I don't really think that's what we're talking about. I think we're talking about a decision or a judgment being made, and that news coming to light on something that caused a dark night of the soul or depression, or something that happened within that period. What else, Spirit? And let's see, trying to remember. 9 of Hearts on the Rider, so that's at the top here, is going to speak to kind of your 9 of Cups card, right? Like independence, success. So if we've got that to consider, the success might have been the challenge. So sometimes when you are doing quite well, it can be a little difficult to say no to things, whether that's projects, bosses, social gatherings, whatever it is. So this person, you may have stretched yourself a little bit too thin. Cool. So we've got 33 and 34 coming out. I've shuffled these plenty, so it's amusing to me that we've got both of them coming out together, and 33 can speak to, as an angel number, good change, divine guidance. We've got the fish, which is generally seen as good luck. And the key, I'm just going to check on that one. Oh my God, you guys, it opened right up to the right page. Thank you, Spirit. All right, solution, breakthrough, answer, revelation, opening, door. And the 8 of Diamonds can mean new horizons, adventure awaits. So definitely fresh energy. If we're taking all of that into consideration, it looks like we're coming from a bad work situation and going to a better work situation. However, if we're not talking about career, if we're talking a little bit more about like a calling, it might be that we're just talking about somebody who's finding a way to balance work and life, because this dark night of the soul, it was too much. It was stressful, right? It didn't, it wasn't worth the pain. Which, you know what, I say that with a smile, because to be honest, I think everything to a certain extent is worth the pain, because you're going to learn from it. You're going to become a better person from it. So even though that depression or dark night of the soul might have been a difficult thing to get through, don't take it back. I mean, if you've already made it through, just appreciate the ways it made you a better person, because I guarantee you it did. Okay. didn't ask a question yet, but thank you, Spirit. We've got 8 of Wands. I love this card. So this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And first of all, it just looks... Well, this one doesn't really... This works. It looks great on the Dreams and Purpose board that I painted. But, alright, so we've got 8 of Wands that came out. This is sometimes rapid communication. And, you know, I really do get that vibe from this card. We've got a lot of birds in flight. I bet there's 8 of them. And so, yeah, we're talking about messages here, information coming in. This could be about job opportunity, or it could be pertaining to something else that really does fulfill you in some way. What else do you want us to know, Spirit? All right, so we've got Judgment in reverse. Here it is in the upright. It's kind of a weird card, if I'm honest. So if you didn't see it at first, we've got a whirlpool. People are dying. They're getting sucked down into the ocean. But some of them are being saved and pulled up into heaven. This is in the reverse. So this news that's coming in, because this, by the way, is validation for a rider card, right? This card talks about information coming in, news coming in, so messages would definitely be appropriate. So this message is going to be about maybe layoffs or a decision being made in terms of who got a promotion or some other kind of saving, right, that happened in terms of merit-based selection. All right, and then we've got the 4 of Wands. I love this card. You've got some angels talking up in the heavens. It looks like they're making pleasant or favorable comments on the person below, especially since we're talking about 4 of Wands, right? 4 of Wands is going to be a celebration of some sort. Could often be in reference to a wedding, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be redemption. Since this isn't really giving me love vibes, I think this is more about maybe this judgment being kind of exactly what you were hoping would happen. So maybe you had been struggling at work because your boss was overworking you or being a micromanager, and now it's bitten them in the ass and they've been fired, and now you get to work for someone who's a lot better. That, my friend, is redemption. So that could be what the 4 of Wands is talking about here. But I love that we've got the angels chatting in the clouds above, like they're looking out for you. All right, and then we've got 5 of Swords. So this doesn't look like a very happy card because it's not. 5 of Swords talks to defeat. And I get the impression that this isn't defeat for you. This is defeat for whomever you are up against, possibly that boss figure. This could also be somebody who, you know, could be like a parent figure for you who is maybe having a little bit too much control over your career. You know, those parents who like to decide that you should be a doctor or a scientist or a police officer or whatever it is. That has been dismantled. This is quite literally a person who is cut into pieces. So whatever defeat took place was extensive and will not be immediately remediated. It really does make me feel like there was an argument that was dismantled. There was some sort of obstacle or problem that is not there anymore. Queen of Cups. I love this one too. Okay, so this one, we're standing outside. We've got the moonlight here. Queen of Cups, obviously very watery because this is going to refer to emotions and can also refer to a water sign. But we've got someone here who has a grasp on their emotions. But what's also coming through very clearly here for me is that moon. The moon in the background could signify a secret. Okay, so I'm going to ask just real quick here. Spirit, what is this Queen of Cups? She's a little out of nowhere. This could be your energy. This could be somebody at work, another parent, a friend, but this is somebody who cares. Who's the Queen of Cups? Okay, I think we're actually meant to be switching over here, so we'll say adios to Mr. Edgar Allan Poe and switch over to the Tarot Familiars. This one has some adorable cats and some owls and some other beautiful animals in it. Alright, Spirit, tell me about this Queen of Cups, please. King of Swords. King of Swords is someone who is respected for his intellect and generally a pretty honest and maybe even blunt individual. With the Raven here, I'm getting the sense that this is an educated person, so not necessarily just street smarts or, you know, born with this, but somebody who has gone to school for what they're doing. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that's telling me we might have somebody who was rejected. So Seven of Cups speaks to the options available. So if this King of Swords was the person who made the selection and the Seven of Cups is in reverse, feels to me like we had some rejection here. And probably for, I'm hearing like promotion. Let's put these back. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so got Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, Wheel of Fortune. That speaks to karma. So in the upright, we're generally talking about somebody who has maybe had a period of negative events or difficulties and really doing the right thing and being the right kind of person. So they're going to be rewarded with some blessings. We've got Eight of Pentacles. That's a hard worker. So this is really making a lot of sense if we're talking about it's feeling more like a career reading to me. So if we had somebody who was not selected in the past, but their luck is changing for the better and they've been working really hard, to me that tells me this good news coming in, this resolution to the problem that we had is a change in work. So that could mean literally a different employer, it could mean a different department, it could mean just a different boss. Either way, there's a change here for the better. And then we've got the Star. What a great card. So this can refer to wish fulfillment, but it could also refer to somebody who is a celebrity or a star in their own right. So unless we're dealing with somebody who is in the entertainment industry or has a really popular YouTube channel, to me, this is talking about wish fulfillment, saying that that goal that you had in terms of maybe that next promotion you wanted, or the things that you just wanted to be able to do with your time, you're going to be able to do that because you've got wish fulfillment. And it's because you've made good decisions. It's because you've been a good person. Three of Pentacles, that's collaboration. So this wish fulfillment is tied to working with people that you want to work with. If you've been working with the B team, you're going to be promoted and now you're going to work with the A team. Or if you've been working on a specialized team that works with something that you don't really care as much about as this thing over here, you're going to move to that team and now you're going to be working with those people, working with that product that you like, whatever it is. That collaboration is going to be tied to your success and what it is that you wanted to achieve. All right, so I think we're actually going to end that part of the reading there, and then we will pull we'll just pull a couple cards here from the Tattoo Tarot on what you got laying ahead of you in terms of this obvious change of events here. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Wow, you guys, this is like, yet again, we're talking about information coming in, truth coming in, and an offer, right? Stability. So this is a change for the better. You've got hard work behind you, you've proven yourself, and now you get to have the blessings as a result of that hard work. So congratulate yourself. Maybe have a nice little drink to celebrate what you have done for yourself, and feel free to comment what that actually was. If you get a promotion, I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, thank you as always for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I'd love to be able to continue to do this for you guys. You can also find me on Instagram at Wicked Wands Tarot, or email me for a personal reading at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.